Hey guys, it's Sarah from New England Junk Journals, and I'm here for another Thrifty Thursday haul. I got a bunch of goodies this week, mostly I would say from the transfer station. So I want to share those finds with you today. Thrifty Thursday is an open collab that's hosted by Sherry at Turquoise Dreaming. This is also a hashtag Thrifted Treasures, which is hosted by Dale over at Not Too Shabby Chic. I'll have both of their information listed in my description box, so go ahead and check them out. So I got some fun stuff and some unusual stuff, mostly because I don't know what it is. Let's start with these. I went in and they had two big boxes full of Manila things. I was told that when they were dropped off, they were promotional something, and she didn't know what they were. But they have like a slit in the middle here, and they look like a tag shape. So I thought I would just grab a bunch of them and just use them as giant tag bases. They're pretty flimsy. They're like a very thin manila. And I thought they would be perfect for collaging on, especially because they had that slit in. I don't think that there's anything that I can do with that. So yeah, they were the perfect tag shape, like giant and boxy tags for large journals, and I think I'm just going to try to collage on them. It's quite a bit here, and I took very little compared to what was actually there. There's like big boxes of them. They had taller ones too, but I can't imagine, like they were probably like that tall. I can't imagine having a journal tall enough to be able to use those in, so I just grabbed these. And then in the same box they had this stack of like a much stiffer cardstock, and it was this nice yellowy, almost vintage color, and I figured these would be perfect for backing like other homemade tags and journal cards. Yeah, I thought these would be great, so I picked up a stack of those. And now this is a little bit different too. So they had these two like automotive teaching books, I guess. They're like transparencies that you would use, I guess, to teach like an auto class. So let's see. There's a white page here somewhere. There we go. So yeah, I mean, they go in a 3-ring binder. And I thought, well, maybe I could use those in some fun way in like a automotive journal. I have 3 like vintage car magazine compilations. It's like Automotive Weekly or something like that, but it was like a vintage car magazine. And so I have 3 of those, and I thought, I don't know, that these would make some cool masculine car journals, or feminine car journals if you have a love for cars. So I got this one, and then there was the volume 2. I just picked them up since they were together, but they have like really fun looking transparencies, very colorful. I thought, hey, I'll try to do something with them. If that doesn't end up happening, I'll send them right back. Somebody else can enjoy them. Let's see. I also picked this up, and I absolutely just gasped when I saw it. The Country Diary Book of Crafts. This was beautiful. And let's see here. It is 1985, the copyright. And I know you guys have probably seen this a million times already, but this is my first, I know it's not technically an Edith Holden book because it was, you know, they take her diary and republish it to be a crafting book. But I haven't had any kind of Edith Holden book before, so I was super excited to see this. And, you know, each month has these beautiful spreads from her journal, her diary. So we'll see what I can make with this. But I mostly love it for the beautiful month pages that they have. And, you know, just these little titles are really nice too. So super excited about that one. And then I got a bunch of stationery. One thing that I can always count on, I mean, not every single week, but very regularly, is people dropping off their unused stationery. There are some people who have like a subscription, I guess, to the stationery and they don't want it, which is okay because, you know, then I can have some. I may put some stationery packs actually in my Etsy shop. I've been thinking about doing that for a while. These ones I set aside for a specific project. My sister wants to do some junk journals for, like, very simple ones made out of greeting cards for her coworkers. So I thought that this would be perfect. Just do them as like happy birthday junk journals. So I gathered all of the pretty birthday cards they had, especially ones that had like these matching decorative envelopes. And so her and I are going to work together because I can't do all that crafting with my hands the way they are, but her and I are going to work together to make these beautiful greeting cards that she can give away on her co-workers' birthdays. So that's going to be fun. And I'm going to try to go through these really quickly. I don't want to bore you guys with these greeting cards, but to me, like, these are so beautiful. They're like gorgeously decorated inside, and they have those really pretty matching envelopes. And if my fingers will work, it's really cold in here. I had it heated up earlier, but then for filming, of course, I turned the space heater off because it's really loud. But those are cute. Look at that one. Got the beautiful borders on them. And that one has kind of like a watermark design that I can't really make out what it is, but it's some kind of a watermark on the background. That's a cute front porch one. This is just the envelope, but it's for this cute little puppy one. Adorable. Some of them are pretty plain and some of them are a lot more decorative. That's cute inside. Adorable. A lot of them came, you know, like a 2-pack together. This one, look at that. Doesn't that look straight out of a Thomas Kincaid painting? So pretty. Lots and lots of ones with birds. And I think those are really nice. This one actually does not have a matching envelope. But yeah, they range from get well soon to sympathy cards, happy birthday cards. Oh, it looks like I just have some envelopes. That didn't come with any cards. These nice large cards. Oh yeah, I like the back of that one. And snuck in a Christmas card. Very nice. They also came with these little seals and a bunch that were not pre-folded. They were just flat like that. Maybe that's how they all came, I'm not sure. And someone just folded them up. They also had these tall, skinny ones, which are still wicked cute inside. Oh, and look at that on the back. I love that. Strawberry cake one. Very cute. This one's got like gold foiling on it. I don't know, I think I like these tall skinny ones like even better than the other ones. And these could be like the tall skinny journals. What do they call them? Are they like the document journals? Document holder journals? Yeah, I don't know if there's like a specific name for them, but I've seen like the really tall, they're not traveler's notebook. They're like the even more taller, skinny version. And then some more seals. Then they had all of these, and they're blank inside. They're from the Holocaust Memorial Museum. And somebody had a bunch of these. They were like packs of 3. But they're beautiful paintings. And I didn't get a chance to look at these yet. And they're also blank inside. They're also from the Holocaust Museum. But they're like children's drawings. At least I think that they're children's drawings. They look like it to me. And they came with envelopes. Almost done with the cards, guys. It's another pretty birthday card. Very beautifully decorated inside. Scripture verses and everything. Very lovely. Very nice. I tend to try to pick up the stationery when I see it, when I can. And then there were just some gift bags that I'm not sure if I want to just like cut them apart and use the patterns. This one I thought of just turning into a journal itself with this beautiful painting on the front and the back. Thought maybe that would be a good candidate to make a gift bag junk journal. I also got this little, it's like a little gift book, you know. It says love poems and love letters. But it's one of those that looks very Victorian, and I thought I could save it for some little Victorian fussy cuts with these beautiful little pieces that you might find. They remind me of Victorian scrap. Those little like die cuts, you know, that you could get. So that was really pretty. So I picked that up. Oh, Annabelle Lee. So I was excited about that. I found these Strength and Grace Daily Devotions. And I'll look through them and see if it's something that I'm going to use for my scripture journaling group that I want to start. But in any event, there are all kinds of scripture verses at the top and some little quotes at the bottom. And I figured I could at least cut those out and we could use those in our journaling, even if we didn't follow the devotions inside. But all three of them kind of follow that same pattern. So I'll have to look through them and see if the devotions are something that we want to follow, or if I'm just going to clip stuff out of it. They also had a bunch of crafting magazines there, and not just crafting, but they had these kind of like decorator magazines, and I got these mostly for inspiration, but I also thought I'd save them for if I ever start a glue book. I would have some really fun and interesting pages to source fussy cutting from. Like, look at that. Those are beautiful. So they had a bunch of these 100 ideas. They had like makeover style, flea market style. They looked really nice. I just thought I would grab a few. And then on the bottom of the pile, I found this. And it's Mary Englebright's Home Companion, heartfelt and homemade. So there's some interesting stuff in here too. Definitely lots of fun fussy cut things. a few Mary Engelbreit illustrations, but not a whole lot. So mostly featuring different artists, telling about their craft, things like that. Lots of advertisements, but in the back, they have this adorable little paper doll. Little Red Riding Hood paper doll by Mary Engelbreit. I thought that was wicked cute. So yeah, I picked that up. And I have some books here. This one is Fireside Book of Favorite American Songs. And somebody was already crafting with this when I found it. Because there are quite a few pages that are cut out. Like somebody's already been working with this. And so I thought, you know what? I won't feel bad cutting stuff out from it then, because somebody's already determined that that was going to happen. But they've got like super cute little monochromatic images in here. These would be perfect to go in a junk journal. And I've been looking for, I've got like regular music books, sheet music and stuff, but not a lot that has illustrations already on it. So a lot of very, very colorful illustrations, and then just some monochromatic illustrations. And I'm like curious to know what they were making with these. If it was somebody else who was a junk journaler or what. But yeah, they went to town. Like really went to town. But there's still plenty of images in here to use, of course. So, and it's quite a thick book. So I'll be able to use a lot of that. Let's see. Oh, I found this. The Solo Type Catalog of 4,147 display typefaces. And I thought, oh, that is so awesome. And I'm looking through it, and I still might be able to use it, but I don't know, like it's, no, I guess it does have different things. I thought some of them were like the same thing over and over and over and over and over. But definitely it's not even like full sentences. But look at all the fun typeface. That's really cool. Different fonts and things. You know, and I can just take little pieces. Hideous fashion. How? I don't know. Yeah, see, like some of them are just like over and over and over the same thing. Solo type knows how. But I bet these would be really, really cool, clipped out and like collaged. Little things to add to a collage. That'll be very fun, I think. Add a lot of interest. But look, it just goes on and on. It's a lot of words. I also found this. Jane Austen cover to cover. I thought this was so cool, guys. It's not vintage that I know of. It's a very modern book. 2014. But you've got some really interesting like backgrounds, and there's usually like quotes throughout here. A lot of stuff, you know, talking about Jane Austen and her publishing career, writing career. And then just a ton of, well, these are the old ones, but you'll see in a minute here. A bunch of covers. Old covers. That's pretty. Beautiful little illustrations and quotes from Jane Austen. That one got torn out. They've got like covers from, I don't know if it's every edition, but it's like a lot of different editions. All the different artwork. Going from, I think it goes in chronological order. Let's see. I know they even have like different foreign editions too, like foreign language editions. I do have a couple pages taped up together because I did not want to flip through them. They were like the Sense and Sensibility and Zombies or something, or Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I was like, I'm good. All set. Don't need that. Oh, look at this. A tiny baby edition. This one where the cover is like felted wool. Oh my gosh. So cute. But I thought this would make perfect ephemera to cut out these little book covers and use them as like journaling cards and tags and things. Yep, even all the way up to the modern. Guys, I love this movie. I love this movie. And this movie. Oh yeah, here we go. Here are like some of the like foreign language titles. Super cool. I loved that. I thought that was awesome. And then I found this. Food and Drink, a Pictorial Archive from 19th Century Sources. This is one of those Dover Pictorial something or other. Dover Pictorial Archives, yeah. So this is full of like woodcut images. And these are like public domain or copyright, royalty free, whatever you call it. And I believe when I read the beginning, it says you can use up to 10 of these images in any project without any kind of special permissions or acknowledgements or anything. So I thought what these would be really cool to do is to scan them in and make like, oh, what do you call them? Printed stamps? No, is that what it's called? Or you get like just the PNG, I guess it is, and then just print it onto your paper instead of stamping it onto your paper. Because they've got borders, they've got all kinds of stuff in here. These would be perfect to put in a like a cookbook journal or a food type junk journal. All kinds of images. Digital stamp. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I knew it would come to me, guys. And then lastly, I have this stamp album. This is very vintage. Very, very vintage. It's got the maps in the front, and it's partially, like very partially filled with stamps. Copyright 1950 on this. So every few pages there's a couple stamps in here. And some of them, I don't know how I'm going to, like they're fused to the page like in the wrong way. I don't know if like it was sitting on a shelf like sideways and they all slid down, and because they'd been sitting there for so long they fused, kind of like, yeah, I don't want to break them or rip them. That one I might be able to coax off, I don't know. But all kinds of stamps in here. I have no idea if anything of these are worth anything. Like from my experience, from my investigating the little bit that I've done, it seems like there aren't very many rare and noteworthy stamps. So I don't get very precious with them because I think it would take an expert to be able to pick out the ones that are actually worth something. But there are a lot of really fun stamps in here. And a lot of really blank pages. Let me see. There we go, there's some from Belgium. There's a few Brazilian stamps. Cameroon. Okay, yeah, just tell me guys, stop bothering with that. Ceylon. Chile. Ooh, those are interesting. And they don't have a postmark on them. That's really cool. A lot of these, I would say the vast majority, I think, have postmarks. From Egypt. Not sure what the best strategy would be, is to just take the page out and use that in a junk journal, or to try to cut the stamps off of the page and use them that way. Ooh. And here are a bunch that are just loose, or on a on these special little booklets. This one is the coronation of King George the Sixth. That is pretty cool. This one is Malta. Maltas. Italian East Africa. I am not familiar with that. Oh, these are a bunch of different ones. These ones all have postmarks on them. 1918, Liberia. New York. Oh, I don't have my glasses on, guys. I'm gonna have a hard time reading some of those. These are all of the Wall of China airmail Chinese stickers, stamps. So that's really cool. Let's go down here. Greece. Yeah, a lot of these are blank. Got some from Hungary. Some beautiful colors in these stamps too. So if you guys have any hint at all about how to get these stamps off of the pages in a way not to damage them, leave a comment in the comments below and I'll see about trying to carefully get these stamps off. Ooh, Da Vinci? I think that's Da Vinci. Oh my goodness, the way they used to spell Yugoslavia. I don't think it's spelled with a J. Is it spelled with a J, guys? More of those triangle stamps. Those are pretty cool. Alright, let's see if I can go through this quicker. I don't want to make you guys sit through this all day. There's some beautiful, beautiful stamps. Monaco. Netherlands. Peru. Oh, Portugal. There's some nice ones there too. And I think we're getting close to the end. Yeah, that's it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this Thrifty Thursday video. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next video. And for now, have a great day. Bye.